Hi, I'm Aaron and I'm in the kitchen, and today I am making strawberry tiramisu. Let's jump right into it. No. Okay, before some of you guys even say it, I know this is a really big knife that I'm using and it's not a fruit knife. However, the safest knife for you to use in the kitchen is the one that you are the most comfortable with, and I'm the most comfortable with this one. So I use this knife for pretty much everything. I'm starting off by dicing up my strawberry bits like pretty small. And what you see right here is gin in a like teaspoon of water. That's what you see right here. And what you see right here is water in a like teaspoon of gin. That's what you see right here. Only because that little teaspoon of gin or vodka or whatever spirit you want to use is going to help with the maceration. But that's 2 cups of water to that teaspoon of gin. I don't want the strawberries to taste like alcohol. And I don't have a lot of strawberries, so pro tip. To me, the shape of the strawberries don't matter so much in this. They're gonna go inside and they're gonna be for decoration, so. But I mean, not for decoration. I'm cutting them all up, so they're all gonna go inside. And I may top off the tiramisu with some of my homemade strawberry jam. If you are looking for a strawberry jam recipe, you can click on the Biscoff strawberry Biscoff rolls. You can click on that. I will link it down in this description box below, so you can see how I made strawberry jam in that video. Because it is literally, the jam that I'm gonna put on the top is literally my strawberry jam that I had left over from that video. It was just frozen, because you can freeze your jam. And you can long store jam as well, as long as you can it correctly. But I froze mine because I don't have a canner. And it saves perfectly fine. Perfectly good. So macerating the strawberries is going to create the strawberry juice that we're gonna later dip our ladyfingers into. So this is a step that you can't really skip. I mean, if you bought some kind of strawberry juice that you like, then you can, of course, always use what you like. All right, so to continue the maceration process, I'm gonna, to continue the, oh Lord, I'm just making a mess. To continue the process of macerating the strawberries, what I'm gonna do is add 3 tablespoons of sugar to the to the strawberry water. Sugar water. It'll help the juice release, of course. Sugar water. All right, and for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this to the side. Okay, so it is time to start to get my cream mixture together. We are going in with 8 eggs, 8 egg yolks, specifically egg yolks. Make sure that I get all of that out. Did I say 8? Actually, I didn't say 8, I said 6. 8 eggs, 8 eggs. And if you heard 8, it's because 8 eggs. Something's wrong with your headphones or something. So I totally said 6. And then we're gonna go in with 200 grams of sugar. You can do 150 grams if you like, but this is all of the sweetener that's going into the whole thing. So if you want yours a little bit less sweet than I like mine, then go for 200 grams. I mean, go for 150 grams or even 100 grams. So I'm going to whisk this together, and then we're going to transfer this over into my pot here, and we're going to cook this just until the color goes from this orange color to a more pale yellow color. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. The safest way to do this is to use a double boiler, but I like to ride on the wild side a little bit, as they say. Some people actually don't cook their eggs when they're making their tiramisu, and I will leave that choice up to you. But as you can see, I am cooking mine. So if you choose not to cook yours, that is entirely your business. But it is possible to just mix this until it turns pale yellow without cooking it. But I want to cook the eggs, so I'm doing it this way. My heat is way too high, so because of that, I already got a little bit of scrambling going down in there, but that's all right because I'm just gonna use the strainer and get it out. I usually would make this on a normal stovetop that's not so hot as this one. This one is so hot, so yeah, use a double boiler, don't be like me. You really cannot walk away from this at all, especially if you're not doing this on a double boiler like I'm not. You cannot walk away. Okay, so my eggs are already lighter, and it's already a thick sauce. All right, and that's all you need. Off and taking it off the heat. Now it is time to start assembling our cream. Besides the eggs, that part's already done. I need 2 cups of cream. So for me, it's 2 of these. 1, 2. I am going to put this splash guard on because it keeps the cream from splashing everywhere. This should only take a couple of, like, less than 2 minutes. Okay, so we are already at the stiff peaks phase, and I'm just going to take my splash guard off now. Next thing, I'm going to go ahead and add in 500 grams of mascarpone cheese. Mascarpone. Mascarpone. Now let's give this a mix. We'll add our eggs in, and then we'll start mixing. Y'all saw that, right? I'm gonna take my beater off for just a second, move it to the side here, and try to do this in a way where I know I should not be doing this, but so I'm scooping my egg mixture in to my sifter. I'm gonna try to sift it directly inside of the bowl. Now we're sifting my mistake through. Now this will be the time to add flavorings. I'm gonna go ahead and add, vanilla to mine. If you wanted to, this would be a great place to add strawberry jam. But it would turn it pink. I don't want mine pink, so I'm not doing that. Popping open my homemade vanilla. Last time it exploded in my face, so I'm a little bit afraid. All right, I just want to scrape this here on the sides. This little mixture we have going on here. With that homemade vanilla, you have the vanilla beans floating inside of this cream mixture, and it looks and smells incredible. Just scraping off the sides of my bowl here. And that's it. Let me just give this a little taste here on my finger. That's incredible. Wow. That's incredible. Holy cow. All right. Take that off. Might have to try to lick that. Okay, it is time to start doing the assembly of everything. And I want to taste. I already tasted that, but let me just try to taste the strawberry juice. Yes. All right. So the strawberry juice that we made earlier, it's not super duper sweet. It's just sweet enough. And this is perfectly sweet. So it will be balanced. But if you taste the strawberry juice at this point and you think, oh, that's not sweet enough, add more sugar in if you want to. This is your recipe. Well, it's my recipe, but you are free to do what you like in your house. Dip, flip, out. We're not leaving it in the juice for very long at all. A couple seconds. Dip, flip, out. Dip, flip, out.
You know, I thought I was recording on this camera, but I was not.
Okay. Yeah, so not leaving it in the water for very long. Again, as I said, dip, flip, out. Because I left that in there for a second too long. I was very proud of my tiramisu recipe because my fiance does not like tiramisu, but he did like mine. So I was very proud of that. So the tiramisu has to chill for at least 24 hours before you eat it. There are some people that say you can eat it within 4. I find that the cookies are still crunchy in 4 hours. So at least 24 hours would be my recommendation. But we are all free to do what we want. So I'm going to scoop a little bit of the strawberries that are in here and sporadically place those inside. Because why not? All right, and then I will layer cookies on top of that. We'll do a little bit more. All right, now we're ready for another layer. You know what? If you have some freeze-dried strawberries, this would be a great time to decorate the top with those. I'm just now thinking of that, so obviously I won't have that, but that would be a great topping to go on top. I'm gonna use my cake scraper so I can try to be fancy and get it really nice and perfectly level the whole way. Now I'm just gonna clean off the sides and not make myself crazy, but I'm leaving it. That's what it looks like, y'all. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the taste test. I'm back and I'm finally ready to try this. And although I'm in the exact same outfit, it actually has been a day. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm just gonna dip in here with a spoon. So on the top, I just topped it off with a little bit of strawberry jam, but I told you guys I was gonna do that. So, oh, it's nice and soft. My spoon can go straight through, no crunch. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Well, I am using the spoon, so I'm gonna get this out in pieces here, but it is beautifully set with the beautiful layers and the strawberry on the inside. Oh my god, that looks so good. On the All right. Let's try it on the oh god. Oh god. That is so perfect for the summertime. For my series, don't turn on your damn oven. Yeah. I'm gonna hand this to the cameraman because he loves strawberry stuff. But this is a 10 out of 10. Absolute must try. If you don't want to turn on your oven, make this. Just wait a day, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Ciao.